Hello everybody, I hope you're well. It's Mr. Mayor here and we're going to be thinking about another EYFS topic session, thinking about Asia. Our topic this half term has been, what is it like to live in Asia? In session 5 we're going to be thinking about the wildlife of Borneo. We learnt already that Asia is one of the world's continents. Borneo is the biggest island in Asia. Did you know that Borneo is the third largest island in the world? Here are some facts about Borneo, and there is a map. Borneo is made up of 3 countries, Brunei, Malaysia and Indonesia. One of the oldest rainforests in the world can be found on the island. Borneo is mostly covered by this rainforest. The Borneo rainforest. There are rainforests in different countries around the world. They get their name from the heavy rains that fall there almost every day. The rainforest in Borneo is home to many different plants and animals. Losing the rainforest. Every year, more and more of the Borneo rainforest is disappearing. This is called deforestation. Forests and trees are cut down so the land can be used for something else. Plants are also destroyed and animals lose their rainforest home. Animals at risk. We've previously thought about how animals can be at risk when we looked at endangered animals, including our class names tiger and sea turtle. We thought about there being a way to explain how some creatures are closer to extinction than others. We thought about how this can move from those animals that are of least concern, with many of these creatures existing and them still not being in danger of becoming threatened, all the way through to those that are endangered, critically endangered, extinct in the wild, and finally extinct. Can you remember what it means for an animal to be extinct? Well done if you said something along the lines of, the last of its kind has died and it no longer exists anywhere in the world. What do you think? Which of the following creatures are endangered? Have a look at these photographs and see if you can recognise any of these animals. Do you think any of them are endangered? Why do you think that? The rhinoceros hornbill. They are one of the largest hornbills. These birds have a brightly coloured horn on top of their beak. Rhinoceros hornbills have black and white feathers. The males have a red or orange circle around their eyes and the females have a white circle. They mostly eat insects and fruit. These birds are near threatened. Deforestation is destroying their large nesting trees. They are also hunted for their meat. The sun bear. The sun bear is a vulnerable mammal. They are the smallest bear in the world and they have a yellowish patch on their chest. Sun bears eat birds, sweet fruits and insects. They love honey and have been given the nickname honey bears. They are excellent climbers and spend a lot of time in the trees. Deforestation means that they are losing their homes. They are also hunted for food. The Bornean Sun Bear Conservation Centre rescues and rehomes sun bears. The Borneo pygmy elephant. Borneo pygmy elephants are mammals with very big ears. They are the smallest elephants in Asia and are endangered. They eat plants, grasses, fruit, nuts, seeds and leaves. Deforestation means their habitat is being destroyed. It is also making it harder for them to find food. These creatures are also hunted for their ivory tusks. The proboscis monkey. These monkeys mostly live in the trees, only coming down to the land to hunt for food. They enjoy eating leaves, seeds, fruits and insects. Deforestation is causing them problems as the monkeys are having to come down from the trees and travel a long way to find something to eat. They are endangered mammals. The Bornean orangutan. Bornean orangutans are mammals with a broad face and small beard. They are critically endangered. Bornean orangutans eat fruit, leaves, bark and flowers. Their habitat is changing due to deforestation. As these animals lose their home, it becomes harder for them to find food. They move nearer to areas where crops are grown and are killed for destroying them. The Sumatran rhino. These mammals are the smallest rhinoceroses and are critically endangered. They are quite hairy and have 2 horns. Sumatran rhinos eat fruit, twigs, bark and leaves. These creatures are losing their home because of deforestation. Another reason is that they are hunted for their horns. Now we're going to think more about deforestation. Deforestation is happening for different reasons. One reason is so that the timber can be sold and used for building. If deforestation carries on at the same speed, some people think that there will be no rainforests left in 100 years from now. These pictures show what deforestation from the years 2000 to 2020 looks like. You can see that the dark green represents the areas of rainforest and the light green represents where the rainforest is no longer present. As you can see, as you move from left to right, there are less and less trees in the pictures. Palm oil. Palm oil comes from oil palm trees. This is a photograph of an oil palm plantation. Imagine all the items in a supermarket. Palm oil is in around half of all these items. Palm oil is one cause of deforestation. The original trees are cut down, the land is cleared, and oil palm trees are planted in their place. Burning the forest to clear it destroys plants, animals and their homes. The fires also cause smoky air, and this isn't good for the environment. Palm fruits grow between branches. When they are ready to be picked, they turn a red and orange colour. They are cooked to soften them, making it easier to squeeze the oil out. Which of the following products do you think contain palm oil? We've got a pizza, some digestive biscuits, a chocolate bunny, some ice cream, lipstick, some shampoo. All of them do. How many products can you find in your home that contain palm oil? You could pause this video now and ask your adult to help you. You might need to read the ingredients on the back of your products. When you're ready, press play and we'll move on with the session together. Some products contain sustainable palm oil. This means that the way the oil palms have been grown hasn't caused problems for wildlife. Keep an eye out for this on packaging. Sea turtles. In the waters surrounding the island of Borneo, sea creatures are also facing problems. Sea turtles live in the water surrounding Borneo. They are reptiles and have been living in our oceans for millions of years. Today, almost all species of sea turtle are endangered. Sea turtles are hunted for their meat, shells and skin. Plastic bags are also causing problems. The sea turtles think the bags are food, so they eat them. Coral reef. Coral reef can be found in the waters around Borneo. It provides food and shelter for sea creatures such as sea turtles and fish. The coral reef is a living thing. It is made up of tiny creatures called polyps, which eat plankton, smaller creatures. When they die, they become hard and new polyps grow over them. Coral reefs grow very slowly. Coral that grows near the shoreline helps to break up waves. This helps to protect people living near the water. The coral grows into different shapes such as flowers and mushrooms. Tourists visit and scuba dive to get a closer look. The coral reefs are slowly disappearing, and here are a few possible reasons why. Global warming. Scientists believe that our planet is warming up. They think that as the oceans become warmer, the coral reef can't survive higher temperatures. Many believe that this will lead to coral reefs disappearing by 2100. How old will you be then? You might want to pause the video and talk about this with your adult at home. Overfishing. The fish which live around the coral reef are a source of food for many people around the world. However, in some areas too much fishing is happening. One example of this is how tuna is being taken from the sea faster than the fish can grow. The huge nets are also a problem as they damage the coral. They also catch fish which eat the algae, which helps to keep the reef healthy. What could you do to help protect the creatures living on and around the island of Borneo? So for our session today, I'd like you to reflect on everything that you've just heard and seen. You might draw some pictures. Perhaps you could draw a picture of some of the animals that are found on Borneo. Maybe you could draw a picture or make a collage of the rainforest. Or you could think about the beautiful coral reefs. And you might want to do some more research looking at photos or videos with your parents at home. Then I'd like you to think about what you can do to help protect the island of Borneo and other places like it around the world. We've talked before when we looked at endangered animals and looked at recycling and looking after our planet of all of the small changes that we can do each day that can make a massive difference if we all try them together. You could even try making a poster to help encourage other people to do the same thing as you. Today you are thinking about a pledge, the thing that you are going to do to try to make a difference. Have a great day, everybody.